All right. What is it? We want Dave. We want Dave Gavitz. All right, Pat. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Link TV with me, David G. Hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday evening. So sorry I wasn't at my regular time slot on Tuesdays. I was busy at the Shawn Mendes concert with my wife. I went with my wife on Tuesday. Pretty epic show. I gotta give it to the kid, Shawn Mendes. He's a good Canadian boy. I have to say that has been. I've been to the Bell Center many times, but that was probably the loudest I've ever heard the Bell Center. I still got a bunch of 14-year-old screaming girls ringing in my ear 2 days later, but it was good. Happy to be back here on Thursday night. Thursday night. All right. So last week we covered a fantastic division in football, the NFC North, and tonight I feel like talking about the NFC East, one of the best divisions in football, one of the most entertaining and tantalizing divisions in all of the NFL, one of the most media covered, spectacular divisions. So let's jump right into it. We got here the Washington Redskins, who I think are going to be the worst team in that division. Last year they finished 7-9, not so bad. They got the huge injury, and Alex Smith cracked his leg. He's done for the year. That's too bad. They traded out Kirk Cousins, which was a good move to get Alex Smith, but too bad it didn't work out for them. Now they're playing toss up with quarterback Case Keenum, McCoy, that new guy Haskins. Who knows what's gonna happen there? I think Keenum is gonna get the starting quarterback job, but let's be honest here. He's nothing to rant and rave about. Case Keenum. He had that one good season in Minnesota. Minnesota. Shout out to anybody from Minnesota here. He says we got somebody from Minnesota. Anyway, so Redskins not too hot. I think I read something today. Jay Gruden, the coach, is the most likely betting favorite to be fired first in the NFL upcoming season. So that doesn't look good for Washington's, but I have to say, I do love their uniforms. They got beautiful uniforms. That's what they got going for them. That red, that burgundy, yellow. They look good, but they don't play that well. So anyway, I think they're gonna finish dead last in the division. To be quite honest, 3-13 is my prediction. Maybe 4-12, but it's not looking good. Tough division ahead. So next up on our list, we got the mighty New York Giants. Now, the New York Giants, that's an interesting team. I think it's going to be a big transition year for them, meaning out with the old, in with the new. I think Eli Manning is on his way out, but they're giving him a chance to coach the new guy, Daniel Jones. It's been a good battle to see who's gonna get the first place starting quarterback job. I think it's still Eli's team, but he's gonna definitely show the ropes to this guy Jones. He's got a lot of good promise. He's kind of like mini me to Eli Manning. He pretty much looks exactly like him. So yeah, one thing I do have to say, Eli Manning, your time is coming up, but you won 2 Super Bowls against the New England Patriots. Yes, I said it. Eli Manning beat Tom Brady 2 times. Now that is something to be said. So if he's gonna leave, he's got 2 Super Bowl rings under his belt. So you got to give Mr. Eli Manning props. He's done it all. Good for him. Now a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Odell Beckham Jr. He's gone. It's not gonna be the same team." You know what? Screw Odell Beckham. That guy took up a lot of room in the locker room. Too much room. He's a good wide receiver. Yes, I'm not saying that, but what have the New York Giants accomplished with that guy in their locker room? They haven't won many games. They haven't been good for the past 3-4 years, and he was on that team. So ship him out. Who cares? I saw something recently that Odell said that the Giants sent him out of New York to go die in Cleveland. Well, that may be the case because Cleveland is not the best city in the world. Besides LeBron James, really, what do they have? But they're going to be an okay team. But you know what's going to be really bad is if they don't perform because their expectations are so high with Odell and Mayfield and blah, blah, blah. We're not talking about that division. We're talking about the Giants. So, Odell, see you later. We don't need you. They got Saquon Barkley. Now, this guy is the real deal. Probably number one on a lot of people's fantasy draft. Everybody excited for the fantasy draft that we're doing coming up soon?
Hell yeah.
What do we got here? Baker Mayfield. You like Baker Mayfield, Tony? Are you a big fan of Baker? Captain Gats. What's up, Captain Gats? Good to see you. Big Baker Mayfield. Yeah, he's good. Baker Mayfield, he's got the personality. But we'll cover that division next time. So, let's get back to Saquon Barkley. This guy's a mini fridge. He runs through everybody. Last year he had 1,300 rushing yards, over 700 receiving yards. This guy's the real fucking deal. Saquon Barkley. I would pick this guy 1 or 2 in my fantasy draft any day. He's going to be very good. Also, tight end Evan Engram. He's a solid player. Like I said before, Giants, they're headed in the right direction. It's going to be a transition year. Last year went 5-11. I think they go 6-10. Still going to be behind the Eagles and the Cowboys, but it's a good year. It's a good transition year for them. So they got to be hopeful. Any Giants fans out there? Yo, brother, what's happening, brother? Are you a Giants fan? Rasta man. Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat. Lively chat. I like it. Come on. Show me some questions. What are you guys thinking about this division? You like pick so far? Good stuff. All right, so next we'll go with the Philadelphia Eagles. Or Philadelphia Eagles, should I say. No. That is a hell of a town. Philadelphia Eagles, last year, 9-7. Decent record. It's sad to say that there will be no more Nick Foles this time around. No more good old Saint Nick. I love Nick Foles. Will Daniel Jones start the year over Eli? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think he starts. I don't think he starts over Eli. But let me tell you, Eli, he's going to have to pass that torch mighty quick. Because Eli is getting old and Jones is the new blood. So I give him maybe week 3. Jones starts week 3 after some couple bad Eli throws. Everybody knows Eli can't run. Oh my God. Can't throw either that well anymore. But it's okay. They got Daniel Jones coming up. So, let's go back to the Eagles. Eagles, gotta congratulate them. A couple years ago won the Super Bowl. Isn't that what we're all fighting for here? The Super Bowl, the dog pound, big, mighty Eagles on defense. That was a great team. Led by Nick Foles, good old Saint Nick. So now that he's gone, it's Carson Wentz's team. Good for Nick Foles. He went to the Jags, got paid. Wentz, everybody knew it was his team, so it's okay. He's taking back his team. He should have won MVP that year, but he got his knee blown out. Anyway, long story short, Nick Foles comes in, wins the Super Bowl, and really brings a level of, dignity to Philadelphia, because everybody knows their fans are pretty tough to get along with.
How do you think he's going to do with Jags?
Well, we'll cover that division next time. But not that well. Not that well. Philly had a good team around him. He was a good quarterback, but the Jags are not that hot. Not that hot. So, Eagles, just a little side note. Those fans are mighty crazy. Do not go into that stadium with another team's jersey. You'll get beat the fuck up. Beat the fuck up. It is a scary, scary place to be. Did you see after the Super Bowl win, the guy eating shit?
No.
The guy ate shit. Horse shit off the street. He was so happy he ate horse shit. Never forget that. I'll never forget that image out of the head. So that's what I think of Philly fans. They eat shit. No, I'm kidding. But
I'm pretty sure they have a jail cell in this.
Yeah. That is a scary stadium. Anybody ever been there? I have not been there, and if I do go there, I am wearing an Eagles hat. That's about it. So yeah, I think they're gonna fight for the top spot against the Cowboys. They're gonna probably go 10-6. If they could beat the Cowboys twice, which is a tough feat, they will. They'll be okay. They could go maybe 11-6. No, 11-5. Carson Wentz takes this team over. They got Deshaun Watson back. Remember Deshaun Watson? He was a Philly legend. Went to the Bucks. Go Bucks! Now back with the Eagles. So that's my prediction for the Eagles. Now on to the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones money. How do I feel about the Cowboys? Well, anybody who knows me knows that I do not like America's team. I don't like the favorite team. Always, oh, look at us, the Cowboys are the best team ever, blah, blah, blah. I cannot stand that. I love the underdog. So I'm really not rooting for the Cowboys. But I do recognize that they have a very good team. Jerry Jones built this team. Now, anybody know how much this team is worth? Just a guess, huh? Do you know how much the Dallas Cowboys are worth?
No.
$5 billion. $5 billion. $5 billion. That is an insane amount of money anywhere, especially for a sports team. Anyway, the NFL racks in the money. Good for them. They sell jerseys. They are a good team this year. They got Amari Cooper, Dak Prescott, and Zeke Elliott. Mini me, stop pumping the laser. Mini me, $5 billion, Mr. Jerry Jones. So they got a good core. They got a really good core of a team. But now Zeke is kind of holding out. They're offering him almost number one running back money in the league, second behind Todd Gurley. I think they offered him like $13 or $14 million today. He still didn't accept. Is he going to hold out into the season? We don't know. The guy could do what he wants. He's amazing. Top 3 rusher in the league. But everybody knows if you hold out, it's not good for the team. Look what happened with Le'Veon Bell. Sat out the whole season. Pittsburgh Steelers didn't make the playoffs. Zeke, if you don't come back to this team, Dallas is doomed. He is the heart and soul of that offense. Amazing player. Eat that cereal. Remember he goes like this? Super Bowl. He's got into a little bit of trouble off the field. Jerry Jones backed him up. How much you want to back him up? You want to give him all the money? What's going on here? Amari. Yeah, Amari.
Who would you pay first, Zeke, Amari, or Dak?
Who would I pay first? Zeke. All day. Zeke. Dak, he's a little too cocky for my liking. He hasn't won anything, really. If without the record, let me set the record straight here. The record of the Dallas Cowboys when Zeke plays is 28-12. That's amazing. A couple of years ago, when he missed 6 games, they went 3-3. Over that span, could they afford to not have Zeke in the lineup to finish 8-8? I don't think so. They need to get this guy signed immediately before the season so that he's ready and he plays with his teammates. I don't like these players holding out. They deserve money, yes. They want to guarantee their money. But what do you want to do? Sign him already. Or else it's not going to look good. I know we got a couple Dallas Cowboys fans here in the pool. I think we got Pupo. Where's Pupo? Pupo loves the Cowboys. They're going to be all right. Bearing Zeke comes back, which I think they'll settle that pretty quickly. So it's going to be interesting because they have a pretty tough schedule, along with Philadelphia. They got a tough schedule, especially when they play against each other. So it'll be interesting to see. They'll battle it out for the top spot. Ultimately, with Zeke in the lineup, I think that they go a little bit better than the Eagles. And yeah. So my picks, I'll say Dallas, Philly, Giants, Redskins. But you know what, Philly, I like Philly in the playoffs. They have that experience. Dallas in the playoffs, they choke. A bunch of chokers. Last year they lost to the Rams. Okay, the Rams are a deep team, but Eagles found a way to win against the Bears. The Bears, fly Eagles, fly. Pacino, that's it. What do you got? Make an example of Zeke. He's going to keep eating that cereal. He's going to be eating that cereal all the way to the bank soon. So another interesting fact, stat that I came across today, that in the NFC East, there hasn't been a repeat champion since 2003-4, where the Eagles won back-to-back division champions. I think this year it's gonna happen again with Dallas being the division champ. So, like it or not, I don't like it. I don't like to say this, but Dallas is probably gonna be on top. All right, so we finished the NFC East media coverage. Oh, but that's good. All right, now let's go quickly. We'll do a little recap. By the way, I didn't look at any scores as of late. I know the week 3 of the preseason just got underway at 7 p.m. tonight. So we're gonna run through all the scores. No, sorry, not scores. All my picks for the week. Last week, a little side note, I went 7-9, not so hot. I'm 16% and 16 across both weeks, so I'm even. I like it. Even on the preseason front, I cannot complain with that. So let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, we're gonna do this quickly.
All right. Giants, Bengals.
Giants, let's go Giants.
Redskins, Falcons.
Fly Falcons.
Patriots, Panthers.
Oh, those Patriots. They haven't been playing any of their starters. Let me try with the Carolina. They're still winning probably. Yeah. Let's go Carolina.
All right. Eagles, Ravens.
Philadelphia.
Dolphins, Jags.
Jags. That's a rough battle of Florida right there.
Raiders, Packers.
Let's go with the Packers. They're playing in Winnipeg, eh? Did you see Aaron Rodgers come in off the airplane with his Canadian tuxedo? Looking great, Aaron Rodgers. We love you, Aaron.
And now tomorrow's games, we have the Cleveland Browns versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Bucks.
Going with the Bucks on that?
Going the Bucks.
All right. Bills, Lions.
I love the Bills. Everybody knows me, loves the Bills. They're 2-0 to start the preseason, but I'm going to go with the Lions at home.
All right. That ends for Friday's games. Now Saturday, we have the Cardinals and the Vikings.
Minnesota. Let's go with the Minnesota Vikings.
All right. We got Texans, Cowboys.
Cowboys. Who about the Cowboys?
The Bears and the Colts.
The Bears.
The Saints and the Jets.
Jets are impressive. Darnold, I know even Le'Veon Bell's not playing, but they're going to be something to watch out for.
Chiefs, 49ers.
Ooh, I like the 49ers this year. They're creeping up on me. But I'm going to go with KC. It's a crapshoot at this point, but we'll see.
All right. We got Broncos and the Rams.
Denver.
Last game on Saturday is the Seahawks versus the Chargers.
Chargers.
And then the last game is the Steelers and the Titans.
Let's go Steelers. Terrible towels. Any Pittsburgh fans out there? I don't know how that's going to go. We're going to cover that division next week. That's an interesting division.
That's it.
That covers it all. Okay, so we'll see how I did next week. But so far, even. Can't complain. So what I want to run through quickly... Oh, what's that? Is there something on my head? Do you see something on my head?
Oh.
There's a little something on my head. Oh, okay. Pats Nation. Oh, the Pats. Get over yourselves, Pats fans. Jets all day. Jets. Jets, Jets, Jets. Welcome to our new viewer. We got 14 viewers. Shout out to everybody. I love everybody here. Thank you for tuning in tonight here, Thursday night, with me, David G on LynktTv. So, here we go. I want to touch quickly on the CFL. I don't know if you guys are CFL fans, but wow, the Montreal Alouettes, I'm here from Montreal live. They played an amazing football game on Saturday. They beat Calgary in Calgary for the first time in 10 years in Calgary. What a great showing. They came back to win that game in overtime. So exciting. Vernon Adams Jr. put his body on the line in that game, and they won that game. Great promise for this Alouettes team going forward. I really think that they'll make the playoffs. It'll be very interesting to see going forward. What's his name? Our good buddy, Will Stanback, didn't play last week. He's injured, but he could provide offense for this team. So let's hope. Best wishes for him to come back soon. The Montreal Alouettes are buzzing. They're 4-4. Tomorrow they're playing the Argos in Moncton. Oh, no, not tomorrow. Sorry. They're playing on Sunday in Moncton. Canadian Good Canadian battle versus Tirana. But the Alouettes should prevail, and they're going to try and secure that playoff spot as the weeks go along. But it's looking good. It's looking good. Bringing back some football hope to the CFL here, fans in Montreal. So yeah, next I want to just briefly talk about the firing of Rémi Garde, the Montreal Alouettes. Now, maybe it was his time to go, but me personally, I would not have fired him yesterday. I would have waited till the season went along and finished. Hopefully they would have made the playoffs, but it hasn't been looking good. Rémi Garde preaches this defensive style of play, but they have 50 goals against them. Third worst in the MLS. 50 goals against you. How do you want to be a playoff team if you got 50 goals against you?
That's at the impact. Said the Alouettes.
The Alouettes Impact?
The Alouettes, but
Okay, I meant to say the Impact, the Montreal Impact. Sorry, excuse me. So, the Montreal Impact right now are not in a good spot. The coach they got, he's a good coach. But is he going to fix their problems with 7 games left? I highly doubt it. They practiced set pieces today. I did that when I was 14. Are you serious? You're practicing set pieces at the MLS level. Anyway, their next couple of games are not easy. They're playing DC, Galaxy, Atlanta, Red Bulls. Those are all playoff teams. They have to win those games. Really? I don't see them making the playoffs. If they do, great, but I really doubt that they will make the playoffs. Now, anybody here like Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
Yes, sir.
We have some Zlatan fans. Yeah, all right. So I came across a very interesting video last week. Maybe you guys saw it. He went on camera criticizing the MLS playoff format. And I have to agree with him. The mentality in the MLS is to just barely make the playoffs. That's the mentality that the Montreal Impact have. Let's try to make the playoffs and see what happens. Are you kidding me? In Europe, they play 38 games to be first. If you're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. Okay? So maybe the MLS has to change their format, but playoffs are exciting. I have to say, the playoffs are very exciting. But he
wants to know what you think about Atlanta.
Hotlanta. Hotlanta, ATL. Oh, I be on it, I mean, not I be on it. What's that guy's name from Atlanta?
T.I.
T.I.? Oh, yeah, it's T.I. Yeah, Atlanta is very good. They won the championship last year. So they got a good chance to repeat. You know what, Ant? I can't see. Could you read me the questions? I might need my glasses. So I don't even wear glasses, but I'm going to start wearing glasses. What's Captain Gat saying?
The problem with MTL Impact isn't the coach. The team overall is horrible. No team spirit. They're all there for a point.
You know what? I agree with you, Captain Gats. I do agree with that. But somebody's got to go. Somebody's got to pay the price. It was the coach. They need to change a lot of pieces. But now, let's hope. Let's hope that they make the playoffs. What's that? I can't see.
David G, you should stream from Magic City next week.
What's Magic City?
Atlanta.
That's Magic City?
No.
Hotlanta.
Apparently there.
Oh yeah, all right. Okay, so Atlanta, a good team. They have a good chance to repeat. But Montreal, I don't think they have a good chance. So, and I love Montreal. You know, what are you gonna do? It's my city. I love my city. I'm sure you love your city too, right? ATL on top. How about them Falcons? We spoke about the Falcons. You got Julio Jones. He's a mighty good wide receiver. So that concludes our sports talk for this week. I do want to say a big welcome to our new members to our esports division. I'll name you guys now. Here we got Soba, we got Rascal, Hydra, Mystics, Hybrid, Rigid, Boostin, Crystal, Haze, Slick. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody, but we love you here at LynktTv. Thanks for tuning in. Really, really enjoy your company here on a Thursday night talking about sports. You guys make this very enjoyable for me, and thank you guys.
If you have any questions, now's the time.
If you have any questions, the forum is open. Anthony's going to read them to me because I Can't really. You be
You need
the.
glasses. You need
I need
glasses.
glasses.
I gotta get you some glasses. Let's go. Any questions? No, anyone?
Any questions? Come on, shoot him. I like talking sports. Anything off the board doesn't have to be football, CFL, hockey. It could be anything. The forum is open. Let's go.
Talk about bring some NBA up. What do you think?
NBA. Oh, NBA. Well, there's a big paradigm shift in the NBA with Kawhi Leonard going out west. What do I think about the Habs this year? Oh, don't get me started about the Habs. You know how I feel about the Habs. I love my Habs. I love watching the Montreal Canadiens. Very excited. They got a good youth group coming up. Cole Caulfield, Ryan Poehling. One thing that they lack is in between the pipes. I think his name is Carey Price. Yeah. If that guy doesn't wake up and win some hockey games this year, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose my shit. We pay him $10.5 million to do what? To look good? Yes, he looks good. Yes, he has a nice family. Yes, he gives good money to charities and he does nice things. But you know what? We're paying him to play hockey games and win hockey games. He's got to have at least 8 shutouts. 8 shutouts. If he does not have 8 shutouts, they might not make the playoffs. We're paying this guy $10.5 million to play 60 games. Fuck, at least be good in those 60 games. Anyway, the Habs are another topic for another day.
Wants to know if the Braves will make the World Series.
The Braves, yeah, they're a good team. They're a good team. Braves are a solid team. I'll be honest, I'm not too familiar with the Braves situation. I know the Yankees are mighty hot. Houston's pretty good. The Dodgers look like they could go all the way to the World Series again. I don't know. That's a tough question. They'll maybe win a playoff series. We'll see. Time will tell.
And if that's all.
Anybody else?
Questions?
Playoffs are different. Playoffs are very different. The Yankees are built for the playoffs. Jeez, that team is just a money-making machine. Him and Jerry Jones should shake hands. Billions of dollars. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to our sponsors. We got Touche Media, and really happy to be here. Really excited about the NFL draft that's coming up, fantasy draft, coming on September 3rd. So mark it down in your calendars, giving away cool prizes. Going to be an awesome season. So yeah, enjoy your Thursday evening, and we will.
One last question.
One last question. I'm sorry.
Kiko here asking, will Mayweather fight Pacquiao again? Big rumor.
I think Mayweather has nothing left to prove. If he does it, it's just for the money. Mayweather. I never really liked Mayweather. He's too cocky, but he's good. He's 50-0. He earned the reputation of pretty much the greatest of all time. But do I think he needs to come back out of retirement? No, he has nothing left to prove.
And then we have Rasta. Should I draft Le'Veon Bell or Devontae Freeman?
Ooh, well, Devontae Freeman, you got that ATL connection with him, so you know you can't think with your heart all the time. You gotta think with common sense. Let's say Le'Veon Bell is the better running back, but Freeman is very good too. I think they're both options. I would choose Bell to start, even though he hasn't played in over 600 days. He's still a fantastic weapon to have. It's hard not to pick Bell, but Freeman is a good option.
What about Antonio Brown's?
Oh my God! Don't get me started. He's another one, Antonio Brown. He's literally the best receiver in the game, and he's being a little baby. I get it. You want to wear your helmet, but Le'Veon Bell said the same thing a couple of days ago. He said, "I had to adapt to the rule change. Why can't Antonio Brown adapt to this rule change? Why does he have to file grievance and this and that? It's enough. He's good, yes, but it's enough. Antonio Brown, play the game. You are a fantastic receiver with your frostbitten feet and your hyperbaric chamber. You're a great asset to the Raiders. Be one. Stop being a distraction. It's too easy to be a distraction in the NFL. Without Brown, the Raiders are pretty much doomed. Let's be honest. So I hope that his situation can be solved without any media scrums and the GM telling him, hurry up, is he all in, is he all out? Just shut up and play. Or shut up and dribble, as somebody once said to LeBron James.
What do you think the Browns make the playoffs?
You know what? If they don't make the playoffs, that'll be pretty disappointing for that franchise. They went 0-16 a couple of years ago. They're doing everything to try and get back to that playoff magic. That I don't know. That's a good question. I would think that they would, but that division's tough. Pittsburgh's always a good team. The Ravens play such a hard-nosed style of football. Who else? Cincinnati's gonna be dead last in that division. So yeah, my wife. Hello, hi Leah. Do you have a sports question?
I don't think she knows.
Do you know sports questions? Yeah, she knows. She listens to me say, I talk all day about sports.
All right, I think that wraps it up.
Wraps it up. Okay, good. So it was nice hanging out with you guys tonight. What's he saying?
Joey's. Are the
Giants winning the Super Bowl?
That's
No,
a stupid question.
that's a stupid question. We will soon kick you off the show if you ask one more stupid question. You know, my Super Bowl pick. We'll keep that my Super Bowl pick for the week of week 1. How about that? All right. So thanks for watching, and see you next week on another episode of LynktTv with me, David G. Peace.